It's, great to have you back, Your Highness. The Kremlin crew's been in a bit of disarray without you.
It came again.
How many times have we been over this? There's no Mr. Keith Crud Rule residing within these walls, soldier. I don't even know who that is. Why we keep getting this junk paid.
Clump, my dearly dauntless Clump. Remind me, if I ever were to kill myself, I could scale to the heights of your blind devotion and leap down towards your IQ!
You know, it's a very handsome name. Well, I'll be... welcome home, sir!
On a slightly less serious note, is there anyone in particular you'd really like to see join the roster for the upcoming event?
Nope. No one comes to mind. I mean, who else is there?
Oh, that was cute. It leads into the Smash Bros. Reveal.
That's pretty cool, actually. I like that.
And the best part of all this?
What's that?
They got the original actors for DK, Crunch, McClump, Crusha, Scurvy, and Karul from the DK cartoon.
Nice.
Nice.
Like I said, this was a love letter.
Very much so. A very cool one, too. I definitely like that. Anyway, my controller fell out of my lap, so let me grab it. Oh. Very limited reach. Alright then, so just to get... I'm just...
Never took you for your lack of dexterity.
Lack of dexterity, for some reason, lack of focus.
I'm just kind of worried for when he chooses Kyrie. I've seen you struggle with Xehanort as Kyrie Cell.
And? You're not in critical. You're not in critical.
That is true, we're not in critical. If this was critical, this would have been a completely different subject entirely. We're in normal, so this thing shouldn't be too bad.
Yep.
Where are you going?
I say that because there is that possibility I might jinx myself.
Also, yep.
Hasn't been the first time.
Yep.
Wait, it'd be different.
Oh, just faded shadows, Mr. Skunk Hair looking ass.
I am worthy.
With Luke Sword, we have some sort of idea, and Demix is just like, how, who, when, where, why again?
I'm just here, man.
Both him and Luxord are both...
Time.
Next to Demix, Luxor is a pretty big mystery too, so...
No, not really. At least we have some sort of clue as to like where Luxord fits in with the secret ending.
That is true, we do have some kind of ideology, but Demix is a complete blank. It's like, how did you get involved?
People theorize that he might be the Master of Masters, and we're like, maybe he kind of fits that, but like, not confirmed, we don't know, how the hell?
Yeah, there's... Right now, the best way to explain it is that the story's still being written, and we really have nothing else to go on.
Retcons. Retcons everywhere.
Yep.
Demix time.
Next time.
God damn it.
Oh, gosh. That's funny. And unfortunately, we don't get to play as Mickey for this one for some reason. Then again, he does...
Man!
I know, but then again, he does get sealed.
He gets rat naps, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so it's like, I can understand. He does get his redemption later, though.
I'm still curious as to how he threw a card straight like that.
Takes skill, I guess.
Magic.
Hang on to it.
You know, in this world, that makes more sense than any other explanation.
Yep, but the funny thing is, you got Disney magic and Final Fantasy magic. Pick your poison. Both are pretty messed up.
Now, did we agree on whether or not we'd be willing to read through dialogue of Union Cross?
I mean, that depends on how long you willing to sit through it all.
I gotta burst.
I don't know how long I can sit through Donald's voice. Not very is the answer.
For hours.
The answer is not very long.
I'm now just picturing the Jamboree song playing in the background when the, like, it's to the beat of when the beams of light just hit the ground. It's like MICKEYMOUSE. You need to edit that to where it's just me doing that in the background.
Sad thing is, I can do that.
I mean, you did that to the Stuffus exercise in Kingdom Hearts 2, so why not?
Yeah.
My secret.
And well, you know, I don't. Who went down first?
Well, no one at the moment. Shion kind of stopped. If anyone got knocked out, it was Kairi.
What final words do you have for your superior?
Worth it, bitch. It is so weird to see Sora as a party member.
It is, isn't it? And there we go.
Wait, I thought we were already at level 99.
We are. We're
How
just
did we get more of an increase?
Because as part of the Remind DLC and stuff like that, we're getting extra bonuses to help us towards the other parts. It's sort of like how whenever we did the Sora gathering and stuff like that, we got 2 extra HP plus.
Uh-huh.
It's sort of that same way. We're just given extra bonuses for getting through all this.
Oh. So, in that regard, levels mean nothing.
I mean, we're at level 99 at this point. What else are we going to get?
I thought this was all for her.
I ain't complaining either. I need all the bonuses I can get.
We're finally in new territory.
Yep.
New gameplay. Instead of just rehashed older stuff. He accidentally breaks one of the blades used to spin it. Quickly just half-asses it with super glue to fix.
I could totally picture that. He'd be like, no one noticed it.
Xehanort would be none the wiser. If I recall correctly, Scala ad Caelum is Latin.
Oh, it's Latin? I was wondering. I was like, I don't know if it's German, Japanese, or some kind of forgotten language.
I wanted to elaborate on that, but I couldn't remember exactly what language it was.
Okay. That would make sense.
I remember there was a cover that Man on the Internet did where they had Koopa's Road from Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Uh-huh.
And they had background vocals saying In tenebris Deus ignis totem caelum luces terrarum.
Oh, okay.
I was just like drawing a blank the first time I read it out. It was like, where did I hear it before? And then it hit me after the stream. And on top of that, after I left the call with you.
Go figure, right?
Copy. Scala at Kylum. It's literally Stairway to Heaven.
Ah, okay. That would kind of make
sense. It be a bit more golden.
I guess that makes sense with how it is and stuff like that. So that sounds about right.
In that case, it kind of makes Xehanort's overall impact in this world all the more kind of imposing. He's essentially warping the world like a god.
Yeah. Alright then. Oh wait, we found Kyrie! How fitting.
Yeah. You are nearly out of time.
You're out of touch. I'm out of time. I'm out of...
Seems to work so well, doesn't it?
So he's relying on Riku again.
All else fails. Get Riku to help you.
No, like he's using Riku twice.
Yeah, well, in this case, we're actually gonna interact with all of the characters in this little scene.
Oh.
As you'll find out. In fact, really, in all honesty, this is probably my favorite part of the DLC moment, because it's pretty badass.
So I remember back in my days of high school when I was talking with my friend in regards to Kingdom Hearts.
Uh-huh.
We kind of made a sort of inside joke jab in regards to the Keyblade.
Yeah.
And how it had 13 pieces.
Yeah.
We made a Lord of the Rings joke, and it was one Keyblade to rule them all.
It's not wrong. It is classified as the Keyblade. So, yeah. Kind of makes sense. It's not wrong.
So they inadvertently ripped off Lord of the Rings.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts inadvertently is a reference to all sorts of reference. I mean, heck, back in...
It's bad enough I already compared Xehanort to Gollum.
I mean, it's also the same way, too, whenever you go back into Burst by Sleep, and it's basically a flat-out comparison to the prequel trilogy of Star Wars. Specifically the third film, when you think about it.
So I just realized something in regards to how Xehanort was a goat.
Yeah.
Does that make the other 12 in his organization lambs to the slaughter?
I guess that's the perfect way of explaining it, actually, in all honesty.
I mean, why else would they have horns?
Yeah, it's very accurate.
I was not expecting them to get into biblical stuff.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts 1 was sought to reference that of the Bible, so it's not wrong.
Damn it, Chris. Now I'm reminded of that one edit of Sora and Kairi holding Bibles.
Got one more piece to grab.
And this is when we control Mickey.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie. I love it.
I am so tempted to make a joke right now, but I don't want to ruin the moment. And it's making me frustrated.
Oh, gosh.
dare I say it, it's kinda epic Mickey can pull this off. Okay, you know how I had you put in the We Believe You Mario from Thousand Year Door?
Yeah.
This would fit here too.
I really would love to have seen the reaction of the higher-ups at Disney. It's like Square Enix presents this to them, be like, so what do you think? And they're like, Jesus! I really wanted to see their reaction, to be like, how they verified this to be okay. It's like, okay, this is nuts.
Yeah, this is epileptic almost.
But I love it.
He goes shirtless again.
It's like Mickey helped Sora. This time Sora's helping Mickey.
Oh, so Sora's the one that ends up shirtless.
The rest.
Did Mickey just witness a time loop?
I'm pretty sure Mickey would be like, yep, that was officially a time loop. Oh boy.
No wonder why he was so okay with Sora doing this. It's a Christmas tree. Has anyone bothered to count how many of these there are?
If there has, that's an insane number.
There's at least 100.
Easily, probably. That's insane right there.
That's screensaver potential.
Yeah.
Oh, they're pulling up the Kingdom Hearts 2 stuff now.
Yep. I don't know. So, there was a theory as to why this has so many stuff from Kingdom Hearts 2, like the triangle reaction commands and then that scene right there. There was a theory that someone said that the reason why they did that was because after Kingdom Hearts 3's release, there were complaints of how it was too much not like Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'm like, what?
What are you talking about?
Apparently people were complaining about how there was a lack of reaction commands, and then there was like very little reference to Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'm like, because it's the third game in the entry.
It doesn't make that much reference to Kingdom Hearts 1, now does it?
No! You could argue and say it has a little bit of it at the very freaking few seconds at the very beginning. It's like, what? I'm sorry, what was the excuse again? I failed to see the connection. But it's still...
Heart connection? Like they say in Kingdom Hearts, or...
But still, it's good fanfare, though. And guess who's back?
She's been resurrected.
Kyrie!
Life jacket and everything.
Yep. It's like, girl, you have no idea the trouble I had to go through. And this is the part where we all say it. Just kiss! And they still don't do it!
I mean, in this case, it's probably for good reason they don't, because look at the background.
Fair point.
Are you ready for this?
The battle's not over.
Yes.
That is fair.
Now, from what I recall Cell doing in this, she was able to skip an entire phase of the boss.
The first phase is relatively short, admittedly. The second phase feels the longest because there's so much going on in the background.
Did she just use Draco Meteor?
Pretty much. It's like, dadgum, girl. When could you do this shit? And why didn't you do it earlier? Now this is where it gets a little ridiculous.
Yeah, this is the part they managed to somehow skip. Keep in mind, they were on critical mode when they were playing this.
That's surprising.
I guess Xehanort's showing off a real Draco Meteor.
Yep.
And he's down.
I think Donald's got competition.
My friends are my power.
One more bonus to add to the pile.
What, you got another boost?
Yeah, an item slot.
Whoa! Hey, why didn't you say something?
I was just trying to give you some privacy.
Even he knows.
Nice to meet you. Oh, likewise. I'm going
It is a he, right?
I'm pretty sure that those creatures are ungenderized, I imagine.
Oh, they're gender neutral?
I think so. They never specify what gender. They just refer to them as a species. And of course, I better mute this because it did get flagged before.
This is the song that comes with the credits and has nothing to do with the movie you just saw. But there we're here, so for now we'll have to say, hey, 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 hey. There should be a song that comes after the credits that has to do with the movie's basic plot. But this is not that song that we'll have to say, hey, 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 hey.
Oh, good Lord Almighty.
I completely butchered that up, but I don't care.
I wouldn't have noticed. It is kind of cute to see this cutscene again, but this time with the added part of Sora and Kairi.
Damn it, why'd I think of this?
Oh no.
Press F to pay your respects. What, were they the one to give Syx the ice cream?
That'd be funny if that was the case.
I wonder if Shion ever gets the... Okay, yeah, they are up there too.
Yeah. They're just a little bit higher up.
And it's through Sora that he ended up using the power of waking on Kairi to get Naminé out of there.
Yep. Sora done a lot.
In other words, Sora helped Kairi with birth. Am I wrong?
But this kind of goes back to the whole flipping situation with Shion and stuff. It's like, does that make Naminé the birth child of Sora and Kairi?
I mean, in the case of Sora, he had triplets.
Oh gosh. Oh.
He had Roxas, Shion, and Ventus.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
So in terms of that section part, what'd you think of it?
That's not what I thought about it. Don't worry.
With all of our coffins, I know it's not that.
It's... I swear that's not my answer.
I mean, I understand completely, you know, having to go through all that again can be tiresome for, like, the first part of it, but then once you get to, like, the newer stuff and everything like that, it does have a payout.
Yeah.
It feels redundant, I get it, but it was still worth it just to see that little final bit of where the entire game's fighting the duplicates, Xehanorts, and then Mickey's final hour.
Duplanorts.
Oh, that's got a nice ring to it. That should be the dub name, is Duplanorts.
Oh, I just realized, you know how there was like a little eyeball on the keychain?
Yeah, that's the Master of Masters all-seeing eye.
It kind of reminds me of,
A cat's eye?
I was gonna compare it to... I can't remember the name. But it reminds me... Have you seen Kill la Kill?
I know of it.
It looks like it's in the same aesthetic as the outfit for the main character.
Oh. It kind of does. You know, have it red and yellow instead of blue and greenish. Then yeah, I could definitely see the resemblance.
Anime summarized up in 10 words or less. Kill la Kill. Let's get naked.
Not wrong.
I really am not wrong. The more revealing your outfit, the more powerful you are in that series.
Yeah, that was like the biggest thing that I heard people, whenever they give brief description of that, is that the less clothes they wear, the more powerful they are. And I go, that's straight up hentai. It's like, it's not anime, it's just hentai. And yet somehow it's still classified as an anime. And I'm like, how? And then I think to myself, oh yeah, some of the earlier animes are questionable too. So, okay, never mind.
I don't think it's got anything on Cowboy Bebop, though.
I mean, My Valentine...
Cowboy Bebop was known to have revealing stuff, but, like... Also, Mai is from Yu-Gi-Oh! You're thinking of Faye.
Oops. My bad. I was like... that ringtone was just spot on. It's like, I didn't realize what I was saying, but yeah, I was trying to say, Faye, not Mai.
I named a freaking Tinkaton after one of the characters. I named my Tinkaton Ed. Because she's just a little gremlin.
Surprisingly, you would ordinarily unlock this particular cutscene, depending on if you do the completion requirements in normal mode. But if you beat it on Proud or Critical, you get to see it automatically. So, here we are,
And we didn't do it in either of those modes, did we?
No, but because this is the DLC portion, we get to see it automatically.
Oh.
Yeah. Because technically, it does involve with, of course, Yozora. So, of course, it has to show this off. Because otherwise, people go, who's this nutcase? And they're like, wait a minute, isn't it the same guy from Toy Box? What?
Wait, Riku traveled there too?
Supposedly, that's what is leading up to, that Riku eventually somehow ends up in Quadratum.
And it's not any of that dream drop distance bullshit either. It's like they're in the same version of Quadratum.
Supposedly. But I do have a theory, but I'll explain my theory whenever we finally do run across Yozora, because that particular one led me into believing how Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to play out. And I'm willing to admit I have no solid proof except for the factor of how it ends. So it's like, that ending just kind of gave me a little hint of like how 4 might work out. In which case, it's going to be very interesting to see it be executed once the game finally comes out. But again, I don't know because we're just now getting information on 4, which has been a year since we've gotten an update. Except that it's coming out in the near future.
It's been 1 year since you've talked to me.
Over a year in this case.
Anything about the fall of the KH3. This is basically on par with Birth by Sleep, where Xehanort is talking to Terra and says,
You know, at times I find your power quite striking, but you still fall short.
Hey, you two. What's so funny?
what just happened? I turned my head away for a second.
We stopped laughing for a brief second, and then Fen just shows up, hey guys, what's so funny? I just start giggling. I was like, our timing. Absolute perfection.
I'll be honest, Yuffie's kind of looking cute in these cutscenes.
Yeah. I mean, I forget how old she's supposed to be technically by the end of Advent Children, because that's the same outfit that she wears in Advent Children. But I think she's like, at this point, I think she's like 19, 20-ish, I want to say. Like,
God, I hope so.
Because whenever they first meet her in Final Fantasy VII, she's essentially, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe according to the story log, she's 17. And then Advent Children...
Wait, Yuffie was in 7? I thought she was like a character from like 10 or something.
Nope, she is an original Final Fantasy VII character. Same thing as Aerith, Tifa, and Cloud. And Cid.
And Sephiroth.
Yeah. A lot of 7s! But yeah.
Then you got Squall.
From Final Fantasy VIII, yeah. Vivi from Final Fantasy IX.
The Moogle's just from Final Fantasy in general.
Yeah.
Riku from that DLC for 10.
It's technically a second installment.
So 10-2.
Yes, that is exactly what it's called, 10-2.
That's stupid.
Would it throw you really badly if I was to say there was another sequel to other Final Fantasy installment called 13-2?
Why not just call it 26? 13 times 2. I mean, you already have a 15, so you can't do 13 plus 2.
I mean, here's the thing. In every Final Fantasy new number entry, it's essentially a whole different universe entirely.
From the top. What the heck was that noise?
You said it!
Fast as fluff, boy. Still fast as fluff, boy. I told it.
The Almix has filed bankruptcy.
No! Did you just take a dump in my yard and try to cover it up?
No.
Don't lie to me, boy! I'm allergic to myself. Okay, Pop, I'm ready to work out. You're fat. Right, the humans have left the room, so I'm just gonna squeeze in the bowl here, and when they drop in the new goldfish, old Ginger Snap will be waiting. What if they bring back a snapping turtle? I saw Lace, so that's what I did. On Donner, on Blitzen! Santa Claus is black? Pop quiz, Barbara. What novel won the Pulitzer Prize in 1960?
You okay?
I should not be laughing at that. I should not be laughing at that.
Laughing at what?
I'm afraid to say.
Donner, on Blitzen! Santa Claus is black? Pop quiz, Barbara.
Oh, that.
Like I said, I shouldn't be laughing at that. I just find that funny. I'm sorry if anyone's offended by me laughing at it. But you can't help but laugh at that funny ass shit.
One of these days, you're gonna die laughing.
It wouldn't be the first time I've died, almost.
It's today! Today's the day, isn't it? Kenneth, what are you talking about? I said I was getting spayed! Oh, they said they were going to Spain. Are you positive, Frank? For fluff's sake, Kenneth, calm down. No, I'm getting spayed for sure. You can't get spayed, Kenneth. You don't have ovaries. What? What happened to my ovaries? Are they over here? Maybe I left them over here. Oh, this is a catastrophe. I can't find them, Frank. Kenneth, that catnip is making you paranoid. I gotta find my ovaries! Are they under here? No, they're not under there, you ginger-colored crackhead! I'm just gonna have to put this behind the door until you...
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all dogs are created equal, that they are endowed by their master with certain unalienable rights, that among these are treats, chew toys, and the pursuit of belly rubs.
Ah, fur! Wow! That's a fur day if I ever seen one.
Some thoughts on the video.
It's fine. So, technically, you are partially right, but allow me to explain. So, this Cid is from Final Fantasy VII. This particular Cid.
Okay.
In the Final Fantasy games, they have reoccurring names, like Bahamut, Shiva, Inference, so on and so forth.
Moogle?
Yes. Cid is a reoccurring name character. In every Final Fantasy, so far as I can remember, there's always been a Cid character. A character by the name of Cid. So, from Dawning all the way to Final Fantasy 1, I believe? I think Final Fantasy 1. If not 2, definitely had a Cid. But, in every Final Fantasy game, there's always been another character named Cid.
I just thought of something terrible.
Oh no.
If he went to Pride Lands, would he be a sloth?
That moment when you catch the joke, and then you realize, I was so dumb for a second. It's like, as soon as you said, if he was in the Pride Lands, would it be a slaw? And I'm like, why would Cid be a slaw? Oh. It's like, Sid the Sloth!
Still hard to believe that guy was Bruno in Encanto.
That's weird. I haven't seen Encanto, but that's weird.
He also played Luigi in the live-action Mario film.
Oh yeah, he did. Huh.
Small world.
Yeah.
It's
It's... Go ahead.
That was it.
Oh. Okay.
No, that group Sora was fighting, you know, battalion something?
He was way off.
Can you use Sora's data to gain access?
Oh, good idea. Worth a shot.
Yeah, let's try.
If not, you could always try Riku's.
Yeah.
He was in hiding when they were still using vessels.
Yep. But yeah, essentially we are playing as Riku in order to play as Data Sora to get access to data. But I can actually tell you which one's the easiest and which one's going to be the hardest. Surprisingly, Riku Replica boss is actually going to be the easiest. And then next to that is Larcene. And the hardest one, I want to say, is going to be between Zigbar or maybe even Xemnas, I want to say.
What exactly is stopping Sora from just falling in between that wall? Other than just
an
a
invisible
barrier?
wall. Nothing really, but yeah, invisible wall is stopping us from falling downward. But alright then, let's go ahead and fight this one and see how we handle. I predict that I'm gonna die at least twice. Ouch! Lord almighty. Come on. Gum it. Take this! Oh, I forgot about this. There! You thought you got rid of me, huh?
Really?
I was talking to the boss. Boss is like, you can't catch me, you can't catch me, you can't catch me, you can't catch me.
He can't catch me, he can't catch me.
Yep, pretty much. Alright. There! Beat him in one try.
As promised, Heavy will now put tablets in your mouth.
Oh, that was good! Oh, that was good! Oh, gosh, that was good! Absolute timing. Let's see. Let's see. I think I can do one more. So, yeah, we'll do one more. Come on, heal, 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 heal! Oh, no! Oh, I was very close. I was very close to beating him. Come on, heal, 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 heal.
Heal, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, gosh. Oh, crap. Dadgum. What type of seconds was that?
You're probably just wondering what the hell is going on in the bot.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here.
That too.
Come on. I know for a fact that the healing is being cancelled out for some reason due to Fanita's warp.
This sounds like Banjo-Kazooie dialogue.
Heal, damn it, heal. Oh, come the... Come on. I hate that stupid little ball thing he goes into. Yes! I survived! Somehow.
And there goes the bot. Still, the timing on that is, as promised, Heavy will put sandwich in your mouth.
Yes! Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that and interrupt you. But, oh, yes! Oh, I think we can call that a day.
Yeah.
Heavy will now put sandwich in your mouth.